So good day. This is Shaka Francis for the islandmaninjapan.com. If you notice, new hairstyle. That's the summer look. Approximately maybe 2/3 deep into the summer vacation 2013. Been a little bit busy trying to complete some application forms to get into the university. But aside from that, no classes, so somewhat of a more relaxed environment. Today, I'm actually doing this blog from within my laboratory or lab. They assign you to a room where you basically get a desk. You have an area that's for research, doing the presentations, working on stuff. Other master students as well assigned with me. My tutor Rajiv sits in the back as well behind me. So this is it. If I'm not at home, not in class, I'll be here in my lab. But today I had the opportunity to assist Rajiv with a new student who he'll be tutoring as well. So this new guy is doing a BSc program here at Tsukuba University. He signed up for 4 years, but today we took the opportunity to take him around, get him registered for his campus life basically. Tomorrow we'll go downtown to City Hall and get you some of the other logistics that need to be done. But going through the process of helping him today, I remembered, my first time coming here, some of the challenges I faced, and I thought I'll do this edition of the blog about some of the essential stuff I've learned since I've been here in Japan. Probably more catering for new students here at Tsukuba University. One of the first major things that stood out was the electronic appliances. Coming from Antigua, the Caribbean, we have the 110 voltage, 220 voltage, dual voltage. I'm not sure about the frequency, but reading up before coming, it seemed as if most appliances would work. I brought some tools, electronic clippers for the hair. I brought my PlayStation 3. I bought a traveling iron as well. The thing is that the iron works, the PlayStation works, the hair clipper, I bought 2. One works, one doesn't, and the one that worked, it stopped working. So I'd say it's a 50-50 chance that the appliances would not work. My advice is to leave them at home, and then when you arrive, you can buy similar appliances here. That's the safest bet. I've heard that it's something about the frequency that they use, something about the cycles here. It's a little bit different from ours, so although the appliances get power, they don't get enough juice. They don't work, basically. You hear like a whirring sound. You can hear them trying to engage, but they don't. So I'd say don't bring the small appliances. Like I know some of the ladies bought hair dryers, hair curlers, the curling irons. Don't work. So leave them at home, and you can buy when you reach Japan. Even coming here at the dormitories, you got a Bay Dormitory. I saw his dormitory. It's same Ichinoya complex. I did an earlier video about it, but at his dormitory, it's he's building 21. It's a lot different, a lot smaller. Whereas I have an indoor, like a private bathroom area, he doesn't. He has to share the shower and toilet facilities. He has a communal kitchen as well. It's a lot smaller. His block, so to speak, they share between 4 persons, 5 persons, including him, 5 persons. And it's a small shower. It's paid 100 yen for 10-15 minutes or something like that. So it's not as convenient, but on the good side, it's still it's indoor. I know some people actually have to leave their building and go outside to the open air and then get to the area where they do their showering and etc. So it's somewhere in the middle ground of what I would think is a convenient arrangement. But that's him. But when you're going to stock the room now in terms of appliances, refrigerator, microwave, toaster oven. Some people, some new students, they get tricked into buying them brand new, which is pretty expensive. But on a cheap budget, as a scholarship student as well, we try to maximize, we try to minimize the expenditure. So I found some recycle shops, which they take goods, used goods from persons and sell it pretty cheap to the community recycle shops. That's always a good first stop. I've also noticed as well that some students, the more seasoned students, they would also like to quote unquote salvage used goods. Persons would put them out for disposal, and many of the items are still in good shape. And I've had the opportunity, being able to get a microwave and toaster oven from the salvaged items. So one man's trash is another man's treasure. Apart from that, I'd say before buying anything new, check the recycle shops or look around the dormitories for the discarded items. Many of them are still in decent, usable conditions. We also have, when students leave, many of them don't go through the hassle of disposing of the items properly. They either leave them in their room, leave them on the dormitory, and the university would just tag them for disposal by a certain deadline. After that, they're pretty much open for anyone. So appliances, be careful. Going new, always more expensive, and there are the cheaper options out there. Another thing that I found difficult was the toiletries. Before coming reading up, I knew deodorant would be a hard thing to find, but I did not expect it to be so hard. But those that I found here locally, they are, I don't know how to say, weak. Like they're not as strong. They don't last as long. They don't give you the coverage that you need. But I packed in advance. I bought a lot. So I'm good for now, but many people have been complaining that what they've been finding on the shelves is not adequate. So, I would suggest that bring as much as you can. Deodorant, the women as well, they know their personal items that they would need to bring. I've heard them complain about makeup and, lipstick and some of the minor stuff, but you bring what toiletries you need, essential stuff, in medicines as well. The dosage here is pretty weak. When it comes to painkillers, I don't know, but many complaints from the foreign students that it's not adequate. So keep that in mind when you're thinking about coming to Japan. The currency is not a problem. I think I just approximate 100 yen to $1, give or take. It helps with my calculations. So it's pretty. I find things. You can find cheap items if you know where to look. From used clothes, as I said, used appliances, used bicycles as well. That's also a critical thing. To get around campus, a bicycle is a must. But you can find cheap options. So the currency is not really a problem, but something to keep in mind when you're doing your day-to-day excursions here. Your diet back home won't be the same here. Even though you plan to cook for yourself to save money, the ingredients and even the seasoning as well would be different. Some of the hard to find items I've noticed, like one of the hardest ones to me is the lack of peanut butter, like good, decent peanut butter, like Jif or the crunchy. I miss peanut butter. I found one or two places that have, but it's not that easy to find product. What they have is a type of sweet, like a sweetened maybe peanut paste. I don't know, but it's not peanut butter. It's marketed as peanut butter. That's like a generic type. I wouldn't advise it. You need to look for the good stuff, but they're hard to find. Even other items, hot dog sausages. They have some mini dogs, but I can't find any hot dog buns in the bread store. So I'd say hot dogs, finding good hot dogs is a big problem. They recently opened Costco's, maybe about 50 minutes ride by bicycle from here. There you can get, the US products, bratwurst, ham, like the real smoked ham. I find it hard to get bacon here, like good bacon. They have something they label as bacon, but it seems it's more like like a ham product. It's already salted, seasoned, and it's not good bacon. I'm still searching for some good bacon. We're looking at food products, even breakfast cereal. They have small sizes. To get a large box of cereal, it's hard. Maybe 3 servings to 4 servings, the most you could get out of a box of cereal that you get here. Maybe 3. I'd be optimistic with 3. Secondly, well, further, in addition to the cereal, I found a good tip for you newcomers is be careful of the pastry products. Looks can be deceiving. Nothing is what it seems. I've had sandwiches, like it looks like a nice hot dog sandwich. It looks like a nice roll, like a taco. It's roll. You don't know what's inside. It says it looks savory. Inside might have bean paste, might be tuna, might be. I've had sandwiches with potato salad inside, lots of mayonnaise, mustard, different sauces. It looks sweet, but it's I wouldn't recommend it. So be very careful buying these pastry products. Even it's nice and glazed on the outside, donut looking, and you take a bite of that, it's messed up. So that's a warning. All you guys out there who thinking that you can get your sweet tooth on. Food wise as well, the meat portions pretty small. Since like if you want a nice steak, you have to look real hard to get a nice thick portion of meat that you can grill and enjoy like a man. Get back to the caveman days. It's very hard to find here in Japan. They like the small portions. You need the chopsticks to pick them up, bite-sized portions. So it's very hard. So that's it for food. One of the major critical items you need to be aware of as well is the mold in the room. Even during when I came in April, from then right throughout the summer period, mold is a constant occurrence. We have I think they call it kabi. It goes in the bathroom, it goes on the walls, it goes on your clothes. It's messed up. The air is humid in the dormitory. I don't know about the construction, but the walls get moist and it's very not good conditions. So mold is bad. You can get some cleaning products. The best I've found, it's one called Kabi Kida. It's supposed to be Kabi Killer, but Japanese Kabi Kida. It works. You spray, you leave it for a few minutes, then you rinse it down. The mold is gone. It's good for impervious surfaces, good for the bathroom, the tiles, ceramics, plastics, but it's not good for organic stuff, like putting it on your clothes. I know someone put it on their shoes to get the mold off, because the mold will grow on your shoes if you're not careful, but it's bleach based, so it would bleach out the color. It would destroy your clothes and stuff. So be careful when using, but it works on the mold. It does what it says. Separate from the mold, the only other thing is the bugs. Summertime, there's some noisy bugs every morning. 5 a.m. like clockwork, they start, and that will wake you up. Some big beetles, big moths. It's lots of bugs that spiders, commonplace, different sizes, different colors. But I don't mind bugs, but the noise, that stuff is messed up, man. That took some getting used to. So that being said, it's a learning curve. I expected it, but for you newcomers, you might pay heed to some of the things I've learned, and as time goes on and I pick up on 1 or 2 more tips, the Island Man will definitely be coming back to update you on how it goes. So for the islandmaninjapan.com, this is Shaka Francis signing off with this mini video blog. And as my uncle would say, Ja guide, keep fit, and be a good sport. Catch you later. それが四万十の宝